The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And they go play action now. Burrow. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. A lot of talk the other day about them wanting to quiet this home crowd early and often. Very first play of the game, they do just that.
You're exactly right about that, because that's often a conversation when you go on the road and you travel. Hey, let's take the crowd out of it. What a great way of doing so by putting the quarterback on the deck.
And they run the option on second down. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line.
Take him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now inside the 25. And he will take it on in for the Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big stroke like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. For the Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately. 1 touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Completes it to Coleman. 7 yards there and a first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try to get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They run for the first time with James Cook. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
To the air, Allen. Looking on the out route, he finds Shakir. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Bills first down. A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that will bring up 2nd down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there, perfectly. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
That's a great response here in this first quarter. And what I like about it is how they put this drive together. The other guy scored quickly to start the game, but this was smart football to not feel like you have to go out and score quickly yourself. So they worked the ball down the field, took their time, and finished with the touchdown run.
Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And we are tied at 7. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes coming in, and he's right up there among the league's best. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 13 carries, 88 yards.
Well, to no one's surprise, he gets an early rep right there, and they've been playing their best ball this season as they built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense and
all the way in for the Cincinnati score. Higgins, 55 yards, and the Bengals have taken the lead. Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate, I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. And we know all about the importance of this ball game. Sure, we're still just in the middle part of the season, but this one you feel could have ramifications down the line.
Right now you're looking at these two teams as being the number 1 and 2 seeds in the NFC. And I know it's a little early to start worrying about seeding and such. But let's face it, if these two meet again, the winner of this game could be the one hosting that game that they play down the road.
A gain of 33 yards on the play. And the Bills first down.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
Now Allen off the bootleg. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 31-yard line.
And the Bills.
Now Allen again. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Here's Allen. pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up fourth. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far. Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. The Bengals drive about to get going. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. As they've got it as we resume action. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Burrow will throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Chase, incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Well, let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they start passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And, Charles, still a long way to go in the season, we know that. But as it stands, these are your top 2 seeds in the AFC. So I ask you, is this a potential AFC championship preview?
Brandon, I need you to get me a fence and a saddle because I'm about to ride that bad boy because I think there's so many good teams in the AFC. Maybe we can look at like 3 games a weekend and say, this could be an AFC championship preview.
It's now
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. Now 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Cook up the gun. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Play action. Now it's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So an interesting decision at this stage of the game to go for it. You think maybe that missed field goal earlier had anything to do with it?
If it did, I'm really surprised because usually one miss is not enough to alter your game plan. My only thought is maybe he got hurt, or maybe they just understand that it's not his day for some other reason we don't know right now. But in general situations, you run him back out there and let him have another chance.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now it's Burrow. That's taken in by Higgins. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in his first half. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
2nd and inches.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. The Bengals sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they come in on a good run, winners of 5 of their last 7.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game, and those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence, and they feel like they can continue to get better.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Brings up
3rd and goal. Burrow. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. And that sack brings up 4th and goal, a loss of 7. Big play. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. McPherson's kick is good. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
It's a gain of 72 yards.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. Third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to find Higgins. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And Burrow going to throw again. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Brought down back at the 32.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Brings up third down.
From the gun on third down is Burrow. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's Burrow. That's caught. It's Coleman. Dropped at the 35, but he was able to display the agility there. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
52-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports.
Our look around the NFL
report
starts now at MetLife Stadium. The Jets at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Michael Wilson. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Cardinals get their 6th victory as this win moves them to 6-2 on the season. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns. They're hosting the New York Football Giants.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Bills offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough guy to contain this year, and his numbers reflect that, as you can see right here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far to the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
First down, Buffalo.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Now Allen. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Allen to throw it. Throwing deep here for Coleman. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He will find his man Chase complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big pickup of 38.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Over the middle, he finds Higgins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Play action. It's Burrow. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Well, partner, he has carried them in this ball game throwing the football. All 4 touchdowns through the air, and that's really helped them get this nice lead. And I know it's a team game, but right now, he is truly the focal point. Every touchdown his team has so far. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get...
The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, these guys wanted to get back, and now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Allen now looks to throw.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second.
Throwing now is Allen, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3 yards to go.
Here's Allen. That is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And the Bills first down.
First down. Here's the run with Coleman. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37.
13 yards on the
Line of
play.
scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
First down. A gain of 13 yards.
Allen running the option to the left. Oh, heck of a move.
Man.
And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
19 yards. And the Bills first down.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
First and goal.
To the air, Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Keon Coleman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands, knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Their home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Burrow looking to pass. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Gregory Rousseau able to record his 5th sack of the season. And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet. Even if he's not getting a sack, he's bringing a lot of pressure to the pocket.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got...
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Gregory Rousseau getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
At the 39-yard line.
Burrow will throw. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Matt Milano. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
First and 10.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Wide open receiver, complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
7-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now it's Burrow. And it's caught. And he's able to break out at one tackle, but then quickly brought down. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll try to run this one in. And that play's not going to get him in as he stopped right at about the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
They'll try again. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. McPherson now for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. Inside the 20. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Aubrey good with a PAT. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Bills 28.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41.
Now it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3 at their 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now a first and 10 at the 11. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 13-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The offense on third down, they've been outstanding. 7 first downs and 8 tries. This is open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it was T. Higgins who capped the drive with the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And here come the Bills. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To throw, it's Allen. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Allen, got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 18-yard
Terrell
line.
Bernard is in on the tackle. They work now on 2nd and 9. Now Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Coleman. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bengals are able to stretch out their lead. So add another one into the touchdown column. What a game. That is now 6 touchdown passes for him so far in this one. McPherson on for the point after. And that will bump the lead up to 26. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 10th carry in the game for Cook. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
That's good for Bills.
From midfield, here's Allen. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Bills 1st down.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Down to about the 37. 2nd down and 8.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Cincinnati, they run their mark to 6-2 on the year, and they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.